Yeah, I'm gonna add the rest. I mean, what else am I gonna do with Glidden paint? Can you make concrete white simply by adding latex paint to the mix? Probably not, but we're gonna find out. Let's do something cool. So a question I get a lot is, can you make concrete white? And usually it was being asked because they wanted, like, say, a white concrete countertop or something like that. And unfortunately, the answer is no. You can't color concrete white because you can't go from a dark color like gray to a lighter color like white. You actually have to start off with a white base or a white concrete in order to get white concrete. Even with concrete pigments, it's very difficult to go from gray to white. You can go darker with, like, say, your terracottas or your charcoals or your buffs or your browns, but you just can't go white. With that being said, Quikrete does have a concrete countertop mix that actually comes in white. A lot of times it's going to be special order, but if you're okay with dealing with that, that is a route that you can take. But since we had such a great outcome with the green latex paint, I thought today, let's try some white latex paint and see if we can't do the impossible. Before we get started on this project, I just wanted to introduce you to my patrons. Thank you guys so much. You are fantastic. Now, of course, I'm going to be using Rapid Set's Mortar Mix in tandem with the flow control. And no, this is not sponsored by Rapid Set, but what I like about their concretes and cements and mortars is that they tend to be on the lighter side anyway to begin with. You are so welcome for this. And now my favorite part, adding the flow control. Now, let's add the paint. Stupid thumbnail face. Oh wait, what? Maybe let's not add the whole thing. The gray is just already overpowering the white pigment paint. Yeah, I'm gonna add the rest. I mean, what else am I gonna do with Glidden paint? I'm a bear guy. All right, now that we've got white-ish concrete, what are we gonna do with it? Let's make some concrete bowls. Let's put a little more in. How are we gonna weigh this down? I know, with some more concrete. are we gonna weigh this one down? With some more concrete. More concrete. It should be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, I'm just gonna let this sit and cook for 1 hour, and we'll come back and take these out of the mold, see what happens. All right, been about an hour. Let's see what the biscuits look like. Usually I only make these one at a time. Oh. One bowl down. Look at the shine. It's got a shine to it. Just simply because the bowl was shiny, the concrete came out shiny. I still find that amazing. You know, had I just done these one at a time, I wouldn't be having this problem. Whoa! I'm also just now remembering that I didn't wipe these down with WD-40 or some sort of mold release, so that's what's really killing me right now. I've been forgetting that a lot lately. That's how you do it. Ha! You didn't win. I won. I think. I'm gonna clean all this up and we'll go over our findings. Well, aside from the adding paint aspect, a concrete bowl project can be very fun, so I highly suggest doing a fun project like this. But the bowls, they didn't turn out too bad aside from the big bowl, which, by the way, don't worry about the big bowl. It's fine. Just a little glue and everything will be okay. But you know me, things like this just add more character for me. But did they come out white? Looking at them like this, they sure do look like they are white bowls, right? I did pour some concrete without paint in it, and when we compare them side by side, there just doesn't look to be like there's too much of a difference. There definitely is a difference, but is it enough of a difference? Well, one thing that I can't stop thinking about is our Clover project, where we put the green paint in the concrete. It didn't really pop and show its true color until we put some epoxy on it. So I'm thinking we need to do that with this one. So, can you make concrete white by adding white latex paint to the mix? Kinda, ish. This is mixed without any paint and then sealed with an epoxy, and it is quite quite obviously very different, and this is much lighter and much on the whiter side when you compare these two side by side. And I gotta say, on its own, this looks whitish. Until you compare it to something else that's actually white. And then this turns kind of like to a marble type color. So, could you do it? Yes, if you're happy with this shade of white. But I will say, one thing that I was very amazed about was the strength. I thought that by adding that much latex paint, that this was gonna make this so weak. But when we were demolding, wow, did I pound the crap out of that thing before it actually shattered. So, but I am definitely intrigued by this method, and I definitely am going to continue to test other colors on different projects. So let me know down in the comments what you think the next latex paint project should be. And thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.